To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
The magic is calling, calling, calling us. It's calling, calling, calling us to the place where all of our dreams come true. The most magical place on earth. Answer the call. Feel the magic everywhere. Bring every dream we dream to life. Share the wonder, share the light. Oh, imagine a world for you and me. Where all that we have to do is believe. The magic is calling, calling, calling us. It's calling, calling, calling us to the place where all of our dreams come true. The most magical place on earth. Answer the call. The magic is calling, calling, calling us. It's calling, calling, calling us to the place where all of our dreams come true. The most magical place on earth. Magical place on earth. Magical place on
Well, hello there, everybody, and welcome back in to another edition of the Wednesday night show that I love to do because it's bringing you some of the greatest YouTube talent that I can find. So many incredible creators, those who have been doing it for quite some time and those who have been doing it for just a few minutes, and we're excited to sit and talk with another great creator tonight. It's Eva Loves Disney, everybody. We're going to have some fun. So let's get this opening started and get you to sit down and talk with another incredible creator from our community. We always want to thank Dean from the Live Place. Does a great job with everything he does. Over 150 plus family-friendly shows over there, so check out Dean and the Live Place. We're proud of our partner channels going live from home and live from the parks. They're amazing people. You can check out all of their links directly on the front of my YouTube channel. Chaotic Crusaders, these are people that support us. We'll be highlighting them throughout the show, starting out with Dan from Disney Worlders and 20-some thousand strong on his Facebook group, an amazing, incredible group. Executive producers, we've got 5 of them currently. Might be picking up 1 or 2 soon. We're doing a lot of great stuff from all around the world. We thank all of them. We couldn't do the shows without them. Check out all of their links directly on the front of my YouTube channel as well. We're working hard over on Facebook. We've got a page. We've got a group. Come on over, say hello on the book. We're TikToking. We're Instagramming. We're working on improving those daily, trying to keep the content up there. Our Discord is doing excellent. We've got over 200 people over there sitting and talking Disney, sitting and talking sports. Please jump over to our Discord and say hello and join us on that big party over there. We have membership on the channel for those interested, completely optional. Featured and brought to you each week by Bean, Jeanne-Claire, and Zoel's World. 2 amazing channels, 1 incredible lady. She's absolutely fantastic. One of my moderators will drop her links into the chat momentarily. You can find her easily. And again, if you do the higher levels of membership on our channel, we'll send you out the Disney Minted Coin.
The official Disney-related news service and partner of the Pete McDevitt Show is Chip & Company. You can find this trusted source at chipandco.com or on many social media outlets including YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
If you're looking for real estate in Central Florida or anywhere around the world, it's time to reach out to Compass's new featured agent. It's Christina Whitman, delivering a modern real estate experience from coast to coast. Christina Whitman and Compass will deliver you your brand new home. The magic in Central Florida, you want to find it. It's with Christina Whitman, Compass, and the #1 brokerage in the USA. Donna Jaworski's on fire. She had a great stream last week. Guess what? This coming Sunday is it. It's our birthday celebration. It's a benefit for Give Kids the World. You do not want to miss this. marathon fundraiser, cooking all day. I hope I get some cookies. I hope I get some cookies sent to me. Donna's 50th. You don't want to miss it. I've been talking about it for weeks. It is a huge highlight. I'd love everybody to go over there and support her. Upcoming on our channel, we should let you know that we've got a great video coming out on Saturday, 7:30 at 7 p.m. It is going to be the top 20 Disney shirts that we found on our trip. We went around and asked people if we could take pictures of some of their shirts, and those that we didn't have anybody turn us down. But we've got the top 20 or so that Preston and I will share with you. Preston and I will be doing that stream together. That next day on Sunday the 31st at 8:30 p.m. after our Off the Wall show, we are going to do our Disney World trip full recap. We got some great pictures in there, met some great people like this amazing lady we're going to talk to in just a few minutes. But this is going to be an incredible recap. Preston will be doing that show with me as well, so put it on your calendars so you can come back and hang out with us. Want to remind everybody that we've got a P.O. box. We love to receive mail. If anybody would love to send us mail, we absolutely love it. I love seeing my son opening mail, so feel free. We got a P.O. box. Use it if you'd like to send us something. We always love opening mail and putting it into our mail section of our stream. Highlighting one great creator today as we're interviewing Eva. Why not highlight one another amazing?
Hi there, my name is Allie from Cinder Allie Loves Disney. On my channel, I share Disney pins, items from my collection. I do unboxings, movie reviews, Disney park vlogs, and more. We have so much fun. Be sure and stop by and say hi. Let me know you heard about me from the Pete McDivitt Show. And as always, make it a Disney day.
Ladies of YouTube are amazing. There's Cinder Allie Loves Disney. All these ladies are amazing, incredible creators in our community that I highlight each week. And we're proud of that. So please make sure you check all of the ladies out from our community. All right, before I bring in our guests real quick, I should do a quick howdy, hi, hello to the chat. Haven't done that as well. Preston pointed that out to me. He says, Dad, you need to do better. So I'm going to try to do better. I'm going to turn over here to the big screen, the big monitor real quick, and do a quick welcome in before we bring in Eva. CM Manny, hello. Mandy Adams, hello. Happily Ever Yachty, welcome in. Ava's in the chat and backstage. Brian K, hello. Good to see you. Well, hello there. Nico the Greco. Paul Engel's in here. Mike Beachman's in here. Chris Dye, hello. Good to see you. Paul's dropping links for us, and Brian too. Thank you. Mr. Fulton is in here. JC Skipper Brian. Original Molly Rook is in with us. Thank you guys for joining today. Simba 2, hello. Hello. Share the stream out, everybody. Let's let everybody know we're sitting here talking with my amazing guest. Well, there's her show right up on the top of the chart. My guest tonight is a Central Floridian. I learned to say that properly from Steve this week, who loves all things Disney and just wants to take the time to share her Disney adventures with you. I'm about to rename her the Queen of the Shorts, and you'll find out why in just a few minutes when we sit down and talk. She loves to travel. She loves to cover food. She loves to cover Disney all over. She does an amazing job. Fun and fancy free. I love this channel. Fun and fancy free Floridians. We've been recognizing them for weeks on our race to 1,000. Welcome in. Great to see you guys. And Ethan is here as well. She's an amazing lady who's killing it on Instagram and here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. My amazing friend, Eva Loves Disney. Hello, Eva.
Hey, everybody.
It's great to see you. It's great to see you. So I guess I should start. I always like to do unique things on our channel. So instead of waiting until the end, like I usually do, I'm going to flip things up tonight. And I'm going to surprise you with something I didn't tell you I was going to do. So,
Oh, great.
so don't get nervous. Don't get nervous. We have many ways of recognizing people, as you know. We've been featuring you. We recently put you in the race to 100K because you went over the 3,000 mark, where we will be tracking your success up to 100,000. Hopefully that happens in a strong time. We did follow your success, much like Fun and Fancy Free Floridians, in the up to 1,000, trying to get over 1,000 mark, trying to help you out. I'm going to surprise you today and tell you that effectively after this show, your logo will be up in the Ladies of Disney that we highlight each week, recognizing them. I think
Thank you so much.
I don't know if you noticed, but I've been saving. I knew we had our interview coming up. If you look at that part of the screen right there, you'll notice that there's a spot right below Christie's that I've been holding, and that spot is yours, and we'll put your logo in after the show. So
Oh my God.
congratulations on
Thank you
that.
so much.
Well, we're all
That's an
about
awesome
helping.
surprise.
No problem. We're all about helping others. So, all right. So let's jump into this here as we start our interview. And first, why don't you share just a little bit about you in general, whatever you want to share, and then we'll kind of jump into the social media and everything. We're going from there.
Okay. Um, I'm going to start with Disney because I've always been a Disney fan. Even before I came to Disney as a child, Disney was my thing. And I had big dreams of going to Disney and, just doing Disney. And I didn't see Disney World until I was about 13 for the first time. I've always wanted to travel a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and I always hoped to have a job that sent me traveling, and I did get that wish as well. I travel a lot with work, so I get to enjoy other parts of the country. I've been to most states. I have a small list of states that I haven't been to. Um, and really, I love movies, love music, love my life with my husband, Marky Mouse,
Yep.
and we're a Disney family. We raised our daughter with Disney, got pregnant in Disney. We're a Disney family.
See, I got pregnant into. I hope that actually didn't happen in the park because that's the whole other Sunday show, and I can't go there right now.
That would be a
Uh,
whole other show.
well,
Yeah, no.
that's a whole other show for us. Ava. We're not going to do this. So, well, you talked about your love of Disney, so let's stay there for a minute. Was it as a child for you that you found Disney, or was it later in life? When was your actual time that you found Disney and said, "Wow, hey, this is something that I love and I want to find more of"?
Well, as a kid, we used to watch on Sunday nights. They used to have the Wonderful World of Disney,
Yes, they
and
did.
that's really how I found it. I lived in Jersey. We were very poor growing up, so Disney was probably not going to be an option for me anytime soon, at least as a kid. But I used to love the Disney shows, the Disney movies. My mother took me to see Dumbo for the first time when I was 4, I think, and that was like my first Disney movie that I fell in love with. So I don't know. It was a thing. I almost feel like it was born in me from the
Wow.
get go because I had no clue what Disney really was or Disney World. But I loved Mickey Mouse. I loved Walt. I don't know if you remember, he would come on and talk
Yes, my
before
favorite
the
part.
Wonderful World. I used to love that. And I didn't even know they were reruns at that point because this is early 70s and I think he had already passed. A lot of times when I would see this, I think Walt had passed and I loved all things Disney as a child.
That's awesome. I love that. Welcome into our good friends PJB Studios. Good to see you, Yachty. Yes, I agree with Simba too. Yachty, keep your eyes on the road. We don't need any challenges here to my lovely friend Yachty. And Movie Mania Nick is in house, everybody. Welcome him in as well. I love the fact that your love of Disney has transcended into this. So let's first start and let's talk about you found YouTube, much like everybody did, probably over the last 4 to 6 years, because that's been we're still in the infancy of our Disney YouTube growth for where we're at. Who are some
Yeah.
of the creators? And again, I'm going to preface this with if you're a creator and you're watching and Ava doesn't say your name, I'm putting her on the spot here. We're not going to list every channel there is, but just who are some of your creators that you started following initially that you said, wow, hey, maybe I could do this too?
Well, you're going to think this is funny, and you're probably not going to believe me, but this is how naive we were. When we decided to do YouTube, we weren't people that would look at YouTube unless we needed to look for instructions of something, how to
Really?
do, videos. And my husband tells me one day, you know what? We're always taking videos. We're always in the parks. We've always had camera in hand. After the cell phones came out with a camera,
Right.
cell phone in hand. What if we do a YouTube channel? I bet you nobody's doing that.
Oh boy.
And I was like, okay, you want us to put our stuff on YouTube? I don't know about that. We started kind of looking into it, and this is after, we're going back and forth. Should we do this? And we're like, oh my God, this is a thing. There are tons of people doing this already. We
There are
seriously thought,
that we were going to be the first.
Well,
I
there
don't
is
know.
there is a couple. There is a couple doing that for sure. Tara B. Harris, welcome in. Appreciate that. The but the thing is, as we said, we're still in the infancy of what we've done. Some of our friends in the community that started 4 to 6 years ago are reaching upper levels, and that's fantastic. But there is still a
Yeah.
ton of opportunity, and you guys are seeing that as you go through. So I love that it wasn't somebody that you were following; it was your instincts alone that got you out there. So I think that's
Yeah,
absolutely
and I was all weirded out by it. Just to let you know, I was like, I don't know if I want to do that. These are our personal things, and I don't know if I want to put that out there. But in researching, we did find people that we love now and we watch all the time. I got to tell you, Adam the Woo was the first person I found,
nice.
and loved his personality. And I started like binge watching him because I was like, oh my God, this guy's amazing. I
He's
almost felt like, hey, he belongs on TV.
he's Adam's good. Adam's good. I've
He's
gotten
good.
the chance to talk to him many times. He's a good dude. There. So that's good. And he is the one that kind of between him and Tracker are the ones that initially got
Mhm.
up there and started doing their thing that a lot of people found to get out there. Sable Family Vlogs, welcome in. Congratulations. They just hit another milestone on their channel. We're happy for them. We only recognize every 1,000. They just hit I think it was a 2,500 mark. So congratulations, guys. Welcome in to Talking with Eva tonight. Fun and fancy free. I love their channel name. It's like a tongue twister. I always love saying it.
It's a
Adam
tongue twister.
Adam is super cool and fun in person. Yes, absolutely he is. Absolutely he is.
He is.
So as you started out and said, okay, I'm going to do this YouTube thing. We're going to put it out there. How did you first come up with the decision on your channel name? Because that's always the first thing when you're setting up. They ask you, well, what do you want to be called? Well, how did you come up with that? What took you to Eva Loves Disney?
It just made sense because it's me. I've always loved Disney. I wanted a name that was clear, clear on what it is I'm posting about. It's Disney,
Mhm.
so I thought, okay, this makes sense, and that's where that went.
I love it. I love it. So, how about the platform? Was it always, all going to be structured just on Disney? Was it originally, just your content of you guys together? What was the initial plan for how you wanted to go, and how much has that changed to where you are now?
I think I started it actually. I wanted just Disney. And then I even thought of opening a second channel called, Travel with Eva or Eva on the Road. And then I thought, I barely have time for this channel. So let me just combine both. When I travel with work, if I can make, time to review where I'm staying or at least show a little bit of where I'm at, let's just throw it in here and just keep it in the one channel. So somewhere in between is where I decided I don't want that second channel. Let's just do it all here.
Okay, love it. I love that. If you're brand new coming in tonight, well, let me just first be the first to say, well, hello there, and welcome to our channel. That's what we do. Hello, Greg from Chip and Co. Good to see you. Ahoy, hoy, he says. My guest tonight is Eva Loves Disney, and you can find her channel link from my moderators doing an incredible job as they always do, dropping it in for her YouTube channel. We highlighted that when she came in. You'll get another look at that real quick. You can also find her over on Instagram. We will be dropping that as well. Why did I go to that share screen? Let me take us off of here so I boom. Of course I can't get that to go. I'm having one of those days. Boom. Come on out of there. Had the extra screen up there from Friday night. This is Eva's channel. You can see it's great, holly colored. You can't miss it when you walk in. Check it out over there, guys. By the end of the interview, if you love the interview that we're doing, if you like the content on our channel that we're talking about, give her a subscribe. We want you to go over there if you're going to continue to watch everything that she's doing. Welcome into Walking with the Woods. One of our executive producers is here with us. I'll highlight him real quick as I acknowledge. Hey, guys, let me tell you about this. Eva's doing 3.32K followers over here on YouTube. She's got a massive number of video views, and we'll talk about why that is in a few minutes. 6,166,974. Started her channel in June of 2020. She has 621 videos for you to peruse, take a look at, and enjoy on her channel. She's solid on Instagram as well, working hard over there with 583 followers and 627 posts over there. Love that over there. And welcome in also to the Sam Welby Experience. So let's talk for a minute real quick. We've talked about channels and everything that we've started out, but let's talk a little bit about you outside of the channel for a minute. I always like dancing between the two because my goal is for you as a guest that people get to know you a little bit outside the channel, so they want to come over and be a part of Eva Loves Disney. Let's talk about Disney collectibles. You got a couple great pictures behind you there. I see Mickey standing tall. What are some of the collectibles for you guys? What are some of the things that when you go to the park, you're like, yeah, I gotta buy that. Is there certain items?
Oh
Is it,
man,
and the list may be short, it may be long, but what is it for you that you love to collect?
it's a big list. Oh boy.
That's
So
okay.
it's really hard. And I look in that direction. We have collectibles all around the house.
Okay.
So Mickey's, Jim Shore's,
Nice.
anything Dumbo. I'm a Dumbo fanatic.
Cool.
And Jim Shore, I love Jim Shore.
Yes.
We have artwork like you see behind me all around the house as well.
That's very cool.
Um, it's a little bit of everything, really, for both of us. We both love it, and it's a little bit of everything. And it's really hard to walk away from the parks without buying stuff. I can tell you
I
that.
love that. I'm a big Jim Shore fanatic myself, so I understand that rabbit hole. We are down it together fully.
Yeah.
You mentioned you highlighted, and I'd like to bring him up. I don't usually do this, but to me, it's important on this channel because Marky Do is a big part of your channel, and I see you whenever you're doing your content. He is usually in the park with you going around, which is a good thing. He should be. And let me just bring this up right here, guys. If you don't know Ava's husband, that's his channel right there. It's Marky Mouse. I always say Marky Do because he's doing it all throughout the park all the time. Guy's got a camera every time I see him going over there. Marky Mouse, he's got 2.18 subscribers over there. You can find it right on Ava's channel. You have a direct link tonight over to her channel. If you'd like to find Marky's channel, it's real easy to do. How important is it for you doing two channels? You guys are running both. You're putting out content for both. It's got to be a ton of work, but I guess it's also invigorating being able to do that together.
It's great doing it together because it's one thing we both have, started together. We love together. Although I got to tell you, in his defense, he pushed me more than I wanted to. And now looking back, after all this time, I tell him, you know what? I'm glad you did it.
Yeah.
But I gave him a really hard time at first because I was a little freaked out about being in the public eye and,
Right.
what are we putting out there? But it's really great. We kept it separate because we're two separate people. We're individuals. And I've had people ask me, why do you have a channel if your husband has one? And we've even been asked that in live chat when we're live at the parks. We're individuals. We have different ways of doing things. I'm really, really independent, and I like to show that.
I love that.
It's who I am. So, and he's independent. He has a different style of doing
Yes.
things than I do. And if I start doing live streams, people are going to see that difference. They're probably going to realize, they're both very different. So we help each other. I'm usually his sidekick when he's live. He helps me with ideas. He'll even tell me, babe, maybe, you said this too fast, or sometimes you need to
Right.
speak slower because I'm always talking so quickly. He's like, you got to slow down, and he'll give me great advice. We've definitely feed off of each other. Um, he loves doing this,
I love that.
and it's become my escape also.
I love that. Real quick, I'll highlight because Fun and Fancy Free were thinking the same thing I is. It's a different perspective. They can be doing the same topic, same stuff, and you get a different perspective. It's awesome on that, and you can see their passion. Thank you to CM Manny, $4.99. Great interview, Pete. Thank you, CM Manny. He's been supporting the community for quite some time. And I do want to say hello
That
to
is
Molly
awesome.
Fitzbrown and also Nathan Rada. Thank you guys for coming in here tonight. So let's jump back into the channel. We talked about your channel views here, and for doing a channel such a short bit of time, and for such a smaller amount of videos and a big picture of your number for 6 million. I know there's some people out there on the other side of the camera saying, wait a minute, that math, that sounds like fuzzy math, but it's really not
Yeah.
fuzzy math. And I'll tell you why, guys. For the longest time, I've told everybody on our channel and Ava is going to point me to, I guess, show you that I'm right. And I love that. My wife, I wish she was in here to listen. Um, but I tell everybody, hit the record button, guys. Hit the record button if you like what you're doing, if you're doing a channel. And as Ava mentioned, she was pushed into it a little bit by Marky to get to do it. Ava has become a queen of shorts in a way, and especially Ava owns the Slinky Dog shorts. Okay, Ava has a short. Oh, I'm pretty good at my research. I prepare for every one of my videos. Ava has the Slinky Dog. Now this is different days, not the same
Mm-hmm.
days. This is all different. It's not the same Slinky Dog thing. These are all different videos, different perspective,
Different
different
cuts.
shot alignment. Yes, Ava has videos for Slinky alone that one short has 4.4 million views, one short 334,000, one short 200,000, one short 181, one short 140, one short 85, and there's others in there as well. Ava figured out that, hey, this is working, and I'm going to do it. Let's first talk about, before we dig into about the shorts for a minute, because it's a major part of your channel. Now, it's not the only part, guys. I mean, there's a lot of full-fledged videos on there, and we'll talk about that as well in just a few minutes. But I want to talk about the shorts because Ava's been incredible, probably one of the most successful people that I've met doing shorts. What was it like sitting there finding out that you had 4 million views on a video?
I was shocked. So I was traveling with work, and that's when I noticed all of a sudden I went from 750 subscribers, and in a matter of days, I'm at 1,000. And that doesn't happen.
No.
And then I get the YouTube congratulations, and I'm looking at my studio, and they're congratulating me on, I forgot how many views it was at that point, maybe 2 million views. I can't. It was like a really large number,
Right.
and I'm like, what? So I was like, and so I grabbed the phone and I called Mark, and I'm like, you're not going to believe this. I have a short that just went viral. And he's like, what, like 100,000? And I'm like, no. I'm like, it was like 2.1 million or right at two. I'm like, you're not gonna believe this. I just hit 1,000 subscribers, and it was because of that short,
Awesome.
and it has continued to go. And again, he is who pushed me to do shorts. I didn't want to do shorts. I wanted to be all about long form videos, and I feel that with long form, the people get to know you better.
Yes.
And he was like, you should do shorts. You have to make it, interesting for everybody, for the person that has the ability to say and watch the long form, and for the person that has no patience and just wants a few seconds of something. And I was like, oh my God. Here again, I am reluctant to do it,
Right.
and I do it. And he's like, I told you.
Well, you've done a great job, and what I'll highlight in for anybody that's watching, trying to figure out how to grow their channel and to do it. First off, please don't think you're going to walk on and just do shorts and it's going to happen. You could do them absolutely perfect, and if the algorithm doesn't hit you, it doesn't. But if it does, you'll have great success. The other thing I'll tell you is that Ava does. It looks like 99% of the ones shorts you do, you're actually filming live, going right to YouTube immediately, and putting it right up. You are not,
Yep.
she's not filming it on a camera, transferring it to a computer, and then loading it up later. She's doing instantaneous shorts. And you'll notice that because if anybody that does shorts, if they have the white block with the red S on the video, when you look into their channel, it means that it was an uploaded short immediately. That's the key. That's the difference between the two shorts. So that's one. Ava also does an excellent job with tagging and labeling on our shorts. I was looking at that earlier, and she's very consistent and excellent at that. That's why she's had this success. Welcome into Disney Baker and Sebastian the Crab as well. So love the fact you can check out our shorts. We'll talk more about that, but congratulations on that. Let's talk about long-term format on your channel. Your playlists include travel vlogs, hotel reviews, giveaways, shorts. I should pull this up real quick while we're doing it here so everybody can see it. Giveaways, shorts, Disney hauls, Eva Loves Disney, driving around town, Disney World, Disney vlogs, and Disney shopping can all be found in your playlist. Talk to everybody about what they'll find over there on your playlist. What is it in Ava's playlist with all those titles names that they're going to find?
So a lot of my favorite spots to eat in Disney. I mean, we're always in the parks. You got
Mhm.
to eat somewhere. So I try to show where we like to eat for those people coming to visit for the first time or coming back and they didn't find, a good spot when they were here to eat or just something new. Shopping, I love Disney merch. I know others love Disney merch. So if I find good stuff, if I find good deals, the great thing is that because I'm a pass holder, I also get the discount. So I like to share also my hauls, and I kind of build up on the hauls. Like what I'll do is if there's, I'll use the flower festival for example. I'll pick up stuff throughout the festival, and then I'll do like one massive haul that
Nice.
shows everything. I had even started, I have one video where I'm cooking. I had even thought, okay, I'm going to do cooking also because I love to cook. I cook all the time, but I only have one video. So maybe later down the line, I'll throw
Maybe
in some more.
that could be more into it. I love it. Welcome in OCL. Great to see you. They're in house with us. So is Mel, the amazing Mel. I haven't even said the word pins yet, and Mel's already showing up, which I love that fact. Again, my guest tonight, if you're coming in for the first time, is Eva Loves Disney. And she's doing an amazing job, 3.32K over here, doing a great job on Instagram. If you're enjoying the interview tonight, if you're enjoying the content we're talking about, do me a favor, go over, give her a follow over there, and watch her content. That would be amazingly awesome. Welcome into Tina Marie saying, hey, there's Ava. Love her. Perfectly Cat coming in, my neighbor and close friend up here in Maryland. Perfectly Cat. We love her as well. Thank you guys for coming in and supporting tonight. Let's take a step back out for a second, real quick, and let's talk about other parks. Other parks. You live in Florida. I know you've hit all the Florida parks down there. I think I've seen you in two of them personally. So I know that you've done that. But what other parks have you guys hit, if any? And if you haven't, what's on your bucket list for where you want to go?
So we've been to Universal. It's been a long time. We haven't actually been back to Universal since we moved to Central Florida
Okay.
4 years ago. And it's been out of pure, I'm going to say laziness because it's a longer drive for us. Yeah, it's a 45-minute drive. I hate their parking system. I hate how parking is at Universal. And then, we've got the Disney passes. We're 20 minutes from Disney. So it's out of laziness, convenience. But we do want to get back to the Universal parks.
Okay.
We've stayed before in Universal resorts. We love their resorts. They do a great job. So we do want to get back there. Same thing with SeaWorld. We haven't been back since we moved here, but SeaWorld was a spot that we visited before.
How
And
about
Busch
uh, how about
Gardens,
how about Disney California or any other
Disney
outside the
California.
CONUS parks?
California's on the list. And I go to California a lot with work, and I don't want to go to the park without my husband.
Oh,
I don't want to. So it's on the list. I hope to go in the next 2 to 3 years, with him. And I've been right outside of Disneyland. I've been in Disney, what do they call it? Downtown Disney over there. I've been there to dinner, and I felt weird because my husband wasn't with me. I was there in a work event, and I was like, oh, this is not right. He's
I
not
love I
with
love
me.
that passion that you have for your husband. I think that's amazing. I will be honest. I failed on that avenue. I went because my work was in West Palm Beach. I every time flew into to Orlando, went to the parks, went to the office, back to the parks, back on a plane, and came home. I don't even mind. I even had because we have this app where you can see where you're at. I had literally this was a trip before I got sick. I got on Slinky Dog. I had the disability pass, and because I had a back problem at the time, I went and I had I got Fast Pass when I got there. I did Slinky Dog 3 times in 15 minutes, and literally got a text from Preston saying, "Are you kidding me?" That's all I got. So I
That's
failed.
great.
I'm not as good as you. I wish I was that strong, but I love that passion. I hope you guys get together.
I
What
may
about
break
the?
down, though. Let
Would
me
are you
tell you,
guys
don't be surprised.
are you guys thinking about going to any of the parks outside of Conus? Would you like to go any of those?
You know, I think ideally I would love to visit them. I think Shanghai, especially, to me
Yes.
looks
Okay.
amazing. But this is going to be a weird statement. We have a beautiful country, and I have no desire to leave it for now.
But I'm kind of there with you. I'm not much on the traveling outside of Conus. We're blessed. Nick is in the
Mm-mm.
channel, in the chat right now. We're blessed to have him as an executive producer on our channel, bringing us Paris content, so I can sit and watch his amazing videos. And enjoy it. I'm with you there. I'm not much. I'm happy here.
Yeah.
I do want to get to California though. So, all
Oh
right.
yeah, California. And California is my favorite state. It is the most beautiful state we have by far, and it's just at least the ones I've visited. California is amazing. So I love California in general, and
Well,
I've been to other countries. I'm in Central America because of work, but if work didn't take me there, I wouldn't be going there.
there you go. And when you travel a lot for work, I get that because I did that as well. So let's talk about some of your vlogs. You guys did a great one that I loved, which was the orange and lime burger. You guys are doing some great stuff around the park. And I just wanted to highlight real quick. I have them over here on the bigger screen, guys. So as we're talking about doing, non-vertical content or your longs or however you want to call it, as everybody does. Molly says this WW local. I'd love to visit California Disneyland one day. There you go, Molly. We got you. And CM Manny says, shout out to California. Got to recognize CM Manny on that. The stuff that you can find over on Eva's channel, everybody. The reviews of food in the parks. You did Last Days of Epcot Flower and Garden when you went in and covered that recent. I'm just highlighting a couple of the recent ones doing that. You did the Disney fireworks at Epcot. It's a wide variety, but it's all the passion of Disney, and I love that. Do you like the food vlogs over like a firework vlog or a show vlog? You guys are really good with those. Do you like those over the others?
Um, Me particularly, I'm a foodie.
Okay.
So I tend to like the food vlogs, and I'll also watch more of the food vlogs, from other YouTubers that I love to watch. I'll kind of tend to look for the food vlogs. And then the fireworks, I enjoy them so much in person. But the great thing is, for people who like fireworks and can't come in person, like I'll watch the Disneyland ones all the
Hmm.
time
Yep.
when people are live streaming out there to get my fix, my Disneyland fix. So I think it's a combo of both those last, end of the night shows along with food because, food is a big part of my my thing is food.
Is food? Hey, well, there's nothing wrong with that. I absolutely love that. Let's talk about this for a second. I love your did you know videos you've done. I'd love to see more of that. You did the one with the hack, the Disney hack, which I thought was great. I would love to see more of that for you. I think you did an
Okay.
excellent job with that. Tell everybody about that video. It was about a reservation hack that you did that you just shared a little bit of. It's kind of like I call them the non-informal tutorials because it's kind of a simple breakdown of, hey guys, here's
Yeah.
some magic for you.
So there's a little hack that people don't know about, or, some people don't know about, I should say. And I hope it's not going to go away. So I hope I didn't jinx it because there's a rumor. I don't know if you know about the rumor, but there's a little hack. If you can't get into a park, if you can't get a reservation, let's say for Magic Kingdom because it's full that day, but you can get a reservation for Epcot, it's very easy to make your Epcot reservation. You park at Epcot, you go, ding into the Epcot gate, and you can literally walk right back out and head to Kingdom after 2 in the afternoon, and not even have had to spend any time at Epcot or whatever park you were able to get a reservation for. Now the rumor is, and
That
I
they're going to
hope they don't do this, that we're going to have to make reservations for the after 2 o'clock hopping, and it might be a result of us figuring out the way around it.
yeah, it sounds like they want to play around with that too. They're trying to control numbers as best they
Yeah.
can, and we'll see. So, again, over there with on Ava's channel, there is a ton of great food reviews. And go if you're looking for shorts. There's an amazing amount of shorts. It's not just the ones that did 200, 300K. There's a lot of them that are excellent that have 30 views, 100 views, 3,000 views. A great mixture on there. Ava's got the 411. Tina says Ava's got the 411. Yes, I'd love to see you do more of those little informal tutorials. I think they're good, short and interesting. I walked in and out of Epcot once so we could get to AK. A lot of people do that. It has to happen in order for you to get around with the current way things are. So, it is what it is. You do a lot of monorail magic on your channel as well. It's one of the notes I made
Yeah.
from looking through your content. Talk a bit about your love of the monorail. I can see it when you guys are doing the videos and some of the videos I found over there.
it's been an obsession since we went to Disney for the first time. And I don't know if it's because I used to ride trains.
Mhm.
We lived in Jersey. We used to take the train from Jersey to New York all the time when I was a kid, and I always loved trains. And the first time I rode the monorail, I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. And when they did the monorail to Epcot loop, the first time I rode that, I was just in awe. I love, love, love the monorail. I love how it looks now also with the lights underneath. It's spectacular the way it looks now at night. And I think there's something magical about it. I mean, we don't even have to go into the parks. I'm happy just riding the monorail all around
I love
over and over.
I was actually doing that the other night. It was raining. I said to my wife, let's just go ride the monorail for a while. And we did that. It was
Yeah.
funny. We pulled up into a car, and I don't know if you know Wes of Busy Getting Disney, but he
Yes.
was,
Love
so Wes was sitting on the monorail when I walked in there. And it was incredible. It was just funny to walk in and find somebody as you're just going to ride the monorail. So that was a lot of fun. So, all right, I want to take a quick break to hit our community segment real quick. When we come back, I want to talk with Eva about cruises. I want to talk with her about where her channel's going. I want to talk with her about a couple other quick topics as we finish up with this amazing creator. As I'm hitting my community segments, I would encourage you to open up Eva's channel in another window. Take a look at it. And if you love what she's doing here tonight, and the content on her channel, please do me a favor and give her a follow over there so you can keep up with her content. The amazing Candy Mom is in the house. She says, my kiddo loves Disney transportation. We'll be right back with Ava. I said, get a drink, Ava. We'll be right back, and we'll get through things here with you as we hit the community segment. First, I want to remind everybody, going live tonight at 8 o'clock, the Dad and Drew Show, Escapades with PJJ and the Mickey Girls will be live, usually on their Wednesday night show. Dis and That, they'll have a great one. They're going live from I believe the Springs, or somewhere in Disney. So those guys will be live. And D&G is doing a birthday recap, I believe, tonight. So some great channels that'll be live later tonight. Magical Memories brought to you by people in the parks. I've got some great stories to tell everybody about Baker when we do our recap on the 31st. This segment is brought to you by the Disney Baker, one of my executive producers and a partner with us out here. Please drop his link into the chat. Baker loves to bring magic in the parks, and he's bringing it to you through Magical Memories. Joey D and Sam, we saw them down in the parks, but here they are over on, this is Riding Galaxies with the family. Love that picture. Great picture there. The Disney Nerd Herders out in the parks, hanging out at Ratatouille. Love that one. Great one there. You got the Queen, Drew of the Moments Queen, right there in the parks down in Main Street. Love that one. Dave of Brandy and Dave is looking for another drink somewhere in the hotel reservation area. Let's be honest, we all know where he is. There's our good friends from Best Life out in California. Spencer and Katie, they were on the Mark Twain out there riding around. Our good friend Diz Cupcake, she is a cast member now. She was down in the parks, put that up, love that. She's doing really well. Our good friend Ava sent me a bunch of her from her most recent trip over to the parks, and Ava met Yachty. It's a good picture of her and Yachty together. There's a good picture of Ava and Marky with the Baker, hanging out the Baker in his own segment. How about that? And Ava met Jackie, and Marky hung out, got to see the amazing Super Enthused. And the last one for this week is Diz Our Dream, Jennifer Caruso. Got to meet up with DOD and the family. Love this segment. People in the parks, if you're down in the parks and you meet your favorite YouTuber or your YouTuber hanging out with others, please do me a favor and let me know about it. We'd love to do that. Magical Mail this week. We don't have a lot to bring in, but we do want to highlight our great friends that do it over there. Incredible job they do. If you want snacks from the park, I order from them all the time. Make sure you're all about
Main Street Treat brings Disney to you. Hey, we're Rob and Mel from Disney Connections and the new owners of Main Street Treat Company. So come visit us over at mainstreettreat.com to order your treats today.
Absolutely love their website. Can't say enough about it. Casey's Corner of the World, our executive producer, will talk a lot about Casey when we do the recap on the 31st. Preston and I are doing that together as a reminder. Casey likes to recognize people every week. Do what you do so well and so uniquely that people can't resist telling others about you. We only have a couple this week that I was made aware of. That is 2K Pepper Tree Villa. PTV. They hit the number right there and got up to 2K, which is good for them. We love those guys. They do a great job. We're always proud of their success. If you don't know about them, with the holidays and all coming up, make sure you're staying up and reaching out and checking out our friends over at Pepper Tree Villa. Then you got Dad Got Parks at 6K. Dad Got Parks 6,000. Congratulations over there to Dad Got Parks. All right, finishing up our community segments, it's the race to 100K. This is where we recognize creators that are on their way to 100,000. You're going to see a logo you're going to recognize tonight who was put in here recently. That was Miss Eva. Let's talk about it. It's brought to you by...
Hello everyone, it's Chris with Disney Dynamics. We bring you tons of Disney content with a little bit of humor. My mom thinks I'm funny anyways. 4K unboxings of Disney merch and promo codes to save you money. We bring you live to Disney parks, and then after the sun goes down, we head to Disney After Dark, where we mix Disney-inspired drinks and have slightly inappropriate conversations with our Disney friends. If that sounds good to you, you're just the right amount of weird to fit right in. That's Disney Dynamics, spelt with a K for some reason.
All right, race to 100K. I change it every 2 weeks. So this is where we were as of right before I left for the park. You got to be dynamic to be in the race to 100K. Our good friends at Disney Dynamics just moved to Florida. They'll be coming out with more Florida content soon. Big Fat Panda, Best Life and Beyond theme park obsession at the top there, top 3. Daps Magic down to theme park Steve, 74 down to 38. Some great people and channels in here. We're not asking you to subscribe to any one of these people. We are asking you to consider checking out their channel and see if their content matches your viewing appetite. And if it does, then hit the subscribe so you can watch their content. Let's see here, 33.9 down to 19.6. Streaming the Magic down to Legs Life, LBV in there, Magical News Live. He actually just went over 23. That Crazy Disney Lady here with the ear, some great channels in that run. To 18.5 down to 12.7. WW Rated down to our partner channel, Mouse Talk. He's a great guy right there. Diz Life of Ours in there, Magical Meg, Diz Cupcake. So many great people in there. Lou Mongello as well. 12.5 down to 9K. Vincent Vision down to Diz Our Dream. Another one of my partner channels in the run there. So many great people and channels in there. Chasing Dreams with Mike, real close to 10K. Might be there next week when we update Ear to Ear Magic, Magical Moments. Drew in the Moment. Got to meet Drew this week. Just some amazing people in the race. 8.7 down to 6.7 when we took this. Brian and Amanda, One Little Spark. All Living in Diz, all coming to you from Florida. Wonders of Magic and Attractions Live from Cali. Chip & Co., our news partner. Mickey's Magic Meg, Amazing from Home. And Clay, Tripping with the Turners. Look at this great list of channels. I've already met Clay. Got to see Clay down at the park last week. The Magic and the Music, all the way down to our good friend Rob Fuzz. Steve's World's in here. Becky plus Eli's a new channel we added in this week. I found them recently. I love what they're doing. They're almost to 6K. Dad Got Parks, Myers and the Mouse partner channel. Great people in here. And finishing up the back half of the race is Dole with Dad down to Eva Loves Disney in the race right there going. Brandy and Dave in there. Donna Jaworski, Princess and the Bear, some amazing people. We do have one spot open. I'll be finding another 3,000 channel very soon that I'll be adding in to the race. Real quick, before I come back to my guest, I just want to highlight and acknowledge, just a reminder, Friday night, 10 o'clock, we'll be doing our news and merchandise show. It is a Friday community hangout. If you have the link to my channel, you're always welcome to stop in as we're talking news and merch. We would love to see some friends stop in. Quick reminder, this Sunday, we are not going to be going live. It is Donna Jaworski's fundraiser. I have made the conscientious decision not to do any Disney content that day to support Donna so that everybody hopefully will go over and support her fundraiser. I'm going to do a baseball game. No big deal, but no Disney content Sunday. So Flipper and Tina will be the 31st at 7 o'clock, and it's going to be ridiculously dumb. I can't wait to interview these two. Who knows what either one of them is going to say. Next Wednesday at same time, same location, same bat channel, our good friend Park Baza will be here. Can't wait to interview one of my English friends. Can't wait to talk to him. He's living in Florida, doing a great job with their channel. Can't wait to talk to them next Wednesday night. And I should, let's see, I think that's it on there. Yep, I got everything. The last two reminders, just so I don't miss them, because my son is on top of me about this since He will be coming on the screen live, and he does not do that often. Just a reminder as I come back in with Eva that next the 7:30 at 7 p.m. Preston and I will doing the top 20 shirts that we found while we were in Walt Disney. We asked people if we could take pictures of their shirts. They obliged. We found some great ones that we're going to share with everybody. I thought it was something different. Preston said he wanted to do it, so we're going to do it. And a trip recap, talking about that new lightsaber and everything that happened and some ridiculous stories. We got some incredible pictures. That will be on 7:31 at 8:30. So join us for those. Tonight's guest is Eva Loves Disney. She does an amazing job with her channel. She also partners with her husband, Marky Mouse. Together, they can take the Disney perspective. They can show Magic Kingdom. And if you watch two channels, you'll see two different perspectives, but both of them are amazing Disney magic. She is the queen of shorts. I don't know if anybody keeping up with you right now. If you missed it, Eva has a short that's hit 4.4 million. 4.4 million. I think I'm going to rename Slinky Dog Eva's Slinky Dog very shortly, the way you own that. Let's talk for a second about cruises. I know you've done other cruises outside of the Disney realm. Is Disney Cruises in your mix for a little bit? Hey, Simon.
It is. It's on the list. And the reason why we have never done them is because they were so expensive always in comparison to other cruises.
Right.
So don't see it happening next year, but hopefully in the foreseeable future, maybe in the next 2 to 3 years, we'll do one. The way we've always done vacations is just literally put money away every month. We know what our target is, and then once it's there, bam, we go. So it is on the list, especially now with that new ship that just opened. What is it? The Wish.
Mm-hmm.
That looks amazing. Everything I've seen from that just looks incredible. So it is definitely on the list.
It does. One of the things I like to do with my guests before we close up is just do a quick speed round. First thing that comes to mind when we're talking Disney here. So if you're ready, let's go. First, favorite Disney park. If you can only go to one, where is it?
Hollywood Studios.
Nice. Hollywood. Okay. It's the first Hollywood I've gotten in a while. Favorite ride. You can only do one rope drop ride out of all the parks. Where are you going?
Rise of the Resistance.
Still saying Rise. Have you done Guardians?
Yes, and I can't handle it.
Too much. Okay. Too much movement.
Yeah, the only reason why I didn't come out of there vomiting was because I had taken seasick medication before getting on. I take motion sickness medication before I go to the park anyway.
Right.
So I had taken that day knowing that I was going on Guardians, and I had taken ginger in the morning. So I think that was my saving grace.
Okay. I love it, though.
Yeah.
But at least you've tried.
It's an awesome ride, though. I can appreciate it. It's an incredible ride, just not for me.
The 4Fs, as I call them when I'm talking with dad builds, I'll say, hey, the 4Fs. They say chicken door. Take the chicken door if you need to right there. Favorite restaurant out of all the parks? Where's your go-to restaurant? If it's going to be a romantic dinner night or a celebration Disney dinner night, where does Eva want to go?
In the parks, huh? Not in Disney.
It could be
Springs?
anywhere on Disney property. Anywhere on Disney.
So on Disney property, I'm going to say the Boathouse. The Boathouse has become a quick favorite of ours. The Boathouse is phenomenal.
I do love the Boathouse.
Boathouse. And in the parks, I would actually say Be Our Guest. Be Our Guest. Every single meal we've had at Be Our Guest has been fantastic.
Right. I'm there with you. We did it. We didn't do it this trip. We did it in November, and the food was phenomenal. I couldn't believe it. I was blown away at how good it is. So 2 great calls.
So
we did Boathouse this time. I love the cocktail shrimp. I could sit there and eat them till I'm blue in the face right down there. So favorite snack. You're going around your parks. You can get one snack. All of a sudden it's just going to appear. What Disney snack are you calling for?
Popcorn. Our viewers know that. Popcorn. On every single live stream, I've got to have my popcorn.
Are you a bucket collector? Is that one of your
I'm also a bucket collector, actually. Wait, let me see if I do this right. Can you see it?
There he's on my shelf out there as well. I
broke down and did the eBay thing.
Oh no. That's the one advantage to what I do with this community is I've gotten to know a lot of people. And I was sitting with Preston one night with my wife, and my wife rarely asks for something. And my wife said, because we had a good memory of that electrical parade in Florida, and my wife
Yes.
said, that's a really cool bucket. Shame we can't get it. And literally within 5 minutes, I had it on its way to my house because we're
Oh my
blessed to
God,
have
that's
have
amazing.
friends
Yeah.
out in California that I could go to, and I'm grateful to them. You know who you are if you're watching. Thank you for getting it. I don't do that out there. So let me ask you this: Are you a rope drop person, or I mean, it's a three-part question. Are you rope drop, or are you close the park, or are you both?
We're closed to park. We've only done, I can tell you in the last 4 years, we've only done rope drop twice that I can remember.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we love to close the parks. We come out last many times. We actually, a few weeks ago, we were last coming out of Epcot with Jen from Florida Park Explorers and
I'm
with
sorry.
Susan from Ear to Ear.
Oh, well, now I'm really sorry.
But last, we are last people out
There's
many
a,
times. We were last out of Epcot last night also.
I love that, and I'm just joking. I love Susan. That is a Hall of Famer in our community, by the way, and I love Jen. She does a great job. They're excellent people. Let me ask you this to finish it up here: If you can only go to one closing show, what is it? Which one
To
currently?
one closing show.
One show. Is it
Oh,
Enchantment?
I'm
Is
gonna.
it
It's harmonious.
Harmonious? Okay, that's a good one. I saw it twice while I was down there. I love it. And finally, let's
I mean,
talk.
I love both. That's a
It
hard question,
it
but
is a hard
harmonious.
question, but we try to keep it unique here. Christmas versus Halloween. My last question of the night: Are you a Christmas or Halloween person? Which one is it for you, Miss Ava?
Ah,
Are you in the middle? You could be
we
Hallowismas.
we can call it. Yes, that's what it is actually. We transformed the house for both.
Nice.
Um, we a little less for Halloween, a lot more for Christmas, but yeah, it's both. Yeah.
In the parks, it's amazing. I'm sure living down there. Hopefully, you've had a chance to do both of the holiday parties, Halloween and Christmas. And people always say to me all the time, "Well, what one's better?" And I say both because it's totally different. That Halloween is all about the parade and the unique characters that you never see, the villains
Yes.
coming out, and just seeing and smelling those smells of Halloween. And then Christmas, you're overwhelmed with Snope and music and all this stuff
Yeah.
there. It's incredible. So I love that. You're right with me on Hallowismas here. Let me throw it over to you for a final thought of the night from your side of Central Florida. We'll go with that one tonight. Your final thought.
My side of Central Florida.
Yes, why not? I don't know.
My side of Central Florida. Crazy drivers.
Okay.
um, I really don't know. I can tell you. I'll throw it to the community. This community has been incredible. They're very warm, very inviting, very supportive,
Yes.
and we've met incredible people here because of YouTube and because we've done all of this. One that was in the chat. She might still be in there, but I know she's driving, so I don't want her to drive. Yadi, um, Yadi's one of those people that we've met as a result of this, and she's incredible. We have a lot of things in common, so it's been really cool. But the community overall, and a lot of the streamers that we've become friends with, or at least that I consider, friends now, have just been amazing, just extremely supportive. And I do want to thank two particular streamers that
Absolutely.
I think were a real big help to me in just advice and the way they approached me. That was Dave from Florida Park Explorers.
Hmm.
He's been really good in the way he has supported me, and even when I've been like, oh, I don't know about this, and me and Mark have been, I don't know about this, he always has like the perfect words of wisdom. It's great. And Yadi, of course, and then one little spark, Lewis and Jessica.
Lois and Jessica,
They've been
great.
they've been amazing also. Very supportive too. And then I got to tell you, my first mod who is in this chat, Manny. Manny's been also amazing. And he's been a great support. He always sends me great messages. And he even told me recently, hey, you're ready to do live streams. Start getting out there and do live streams. I got you. So the community is just unbelievable.
I love that. I'll finish up with my final thought. And I got a couple things for you on the list. First, I'll say that's great to hear about Manny. He is around supporting a lot of the channels, and I appreciate and respect Manny for what he does, and always glad when he stops into my chat to say hello. Secondly, I'll throw out there that Yachty, you can help Yachty the most by helping David get a date. I went through the park introducing David to every girl that I could, playing the game. Have you met David? And I don't think he was. I think he was tired of playing the game after. I kid. We kid. I love Yachty's family. They're amazing. There. One of my most joyous things on our trip was having the humbled opportunity to meet you and your husband and spend a couple minutes with you guys at the park. It's always nice when you can see someone face to face. As you said about the community, I fully agree with you. It's why I do what I do. It's my passion. But to do this whole thing, to do the Hall of Fame, to do the interviews like this, the different relations that we do of trying to recognize smaller creator, larger creator, is because of exactly what happened when we saw you guys. It was the first time we had ever met face to face, and it was actually out of the blue. You found me there, luckily, which was awesome, and it was like we'd known each other for years, and it's because of that. So it was awesome, and I was humbled to be able to spend a few minutes with you, and I thank you for that while we were down there. Hopefully next time, maybe get a little bit more time to do something. Maybe I can talk you into riding Guardians with me, and we can get sick together or something like that. That would be awesome.
You're gonna have to wear earplugs. I'll just tell you right now.
Why? Because I'll be out screaming you. Don't worry about that on there. So on there. The other thing I'll say, I agree with all those who are talking to you about going live. Just like I've said to everybody on this channel many a times, if you have a passion and a desire to get out there, and your only hesitation is worrying about what people are going to think, forget about it. Okay? And go hit that. You already proved that you can be successful, and look at what you've done already with your channel on this. And while it may be rough at the start, it's always rough. Look, it was rough for me the other day doing it. I was horrible live streaming the other day, but I did it, and people wanted to see it. And I go live every day, and people could make fun of anything they want, and I don't care. Okay, because we're going to go out and we're going to have fun. So I encourage you to do that as well. Make sure you let me know the first one you do, because I will be in there supporting you as well and cheering you on that way too. I'm very proud of your success in the community and watching your growth over the time we followed you on the race to 1,000, or the under 1,000 focus for creators. It was great to call you out when you went over that number. It was awesome to be able to add you into the 3,000, and I look forward to more of your success coming. And again, guys, if you're watching this interview either on live or on the replay, go over and check out her channel. If you like what you're seeing, if you like her personality, hit that subscribe. Check out Marky Mouse while you're over there. It's her husband. You'll see him a lot of her videos, so at some point you're going to be saying, who is this guy following her around? Usually it's just Baker following people around, but this is actually Marky. It's her husband, and that's not a problem there with that. I'll finish up tonight by reminding you the two things we always remind you to do, and that is, one, take the time, guys, to do the things to tube it up for all your favorite creators. If you love Eva or any other creator out there, whether they're Disney or not Disney, it doesn't matter what they are, here are the keys to help them. Do not go into the live stream, stay there for 2 seconds, hit a like, and leave. Do not do that. If you want to leave a like and you don't have time, leave it before or leave it after the stream. Here's the reason. You hurt that creator's live stream by driving down their average watch time if you come in. I don't know if you knew that or not, Ava. We talk about it a lot. I try to get a point to everybody. So go in before or after. If you can stay and watch a creator, 10 minutes or more is the best number. More is greater. 10 minutes minimum helps your creator. If they have a 10-minute average, they're going to do well. And you can do those little things that are free, that don't cost you a penny. It's not always about money for your creators. You can leave a comment after the video is done. You can get into the chat and leave a comment there. You can share out your favorite creator. If Ava goes live, share her out everywhere. Let more people know the spiderweb effect works. And by all means, if you really like the creator, hit that stupid thumb and subscribe to their channel. It's a good thing. Finally, last, I've reminded everybody, you heard me mention it now, it's a 10-minute challenge for 2022. Open your creators' content, give them a watch for 10 minutes or more. I guarantee you'll be happy that they see them grow. Ava, you've been amazing. I can't wait to talk with you. Hopefully we'll see you on some Friday night hangouts. I still want to get you and Marky into the hot seat. I promised Yachty that I would bring that up and remind you that Ava, Yachty, and Pa have been in the hot seat. So I told her that I would remind you. We could talk more about that another time, though. Joe Watchbrick, welcome in. Thank you for coming in. Please don't hesitate to watch the replay. Great to see you in here, and Patrick as well. Ava, thank you very much. To everybody, we say, well, hello there. We are leaving. Have a great night, and we will see you soon. We've changed the ending because YouTube dings me for putting Timon on there. Good night, everybody. Don't forget, going live, 8 o'clock, coming up. These 3 channels, and at 9 o'clock, those 2. You don't want to miss them. We highlight our friends every time.
Thanks, Musketeers, for joining the party. We'll be looking for you tomorrow, same time, same place. Bye, all.